literally 4:30 in the morning, and I wasn't able to get a good sleep last night. I slept at like 2 a.m. Finishing my essay. I finished it though. I really have a bad habit of impulsive thought last second of the deadline. So last night I was just kind of like reading all of my essay and fixing a few things, and end up staying up until like 1:30 and then sleep, just wake up. So I have like around like 3 hours sleep, which is like should be okay. I have an exam at 9, which is in 5 hours. That will actually be my last exam and last assignment ever here in Sussex. So I'm rewarding myself by going on a trip. So this trip should be kind of like a self-reward and I guess a nice goodbye to the UK. I haven't actually packed, so I'm just gonna start packing now. And yeah, hopefully everything's gonna go alright. Of course, I will not forget every Indonesian secret weapon. Well, I mean. So I just finished taking a shower and it's 8:35 now, and I'm just gonna get ready. Then I'm gonna head to the study center to do my final exam, and then I'll go straight to the train station. It is currently 1 degree Celsius. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. It has 80% chance of snowing, so it's probably gonna snow, and it's literally gonna be my first snow. But yeah, it's gonna be cold, so I'm like gonna put so many layers. But wish me luck. So we're finally done with the exams, all of it, and we're going on a trip. Also, it's snowing. It is actually snowing, and it is my first snow, which is a bit like cool. I'm expecting a lot more snow in London, hopefully. So I finished all my exams. I'm ready for my trip. We're cold. It's gonna get really cold. It's like 2-3 degrees, but Edinburgh is like up north, so it's gonna be like way cold. But yeah, hopefully I'll survive. So I made it to the train station. It is snowing. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's probably just gonna be overexposed, but I made it to the train station and I'm just waiting on the train. It should be here on 3 minutes. This is kind of like gonna be the first travel of the trip. So far everything's went great. I finished my exam like 10 minutes earlier, so I have like more time to kind of walk here. I wish I have more time to make coffee, but I didn't, so I guess I'll like sleep at the train and like drink coffee in London. But I'm gonna arrive in London at like 1, and like my bus is in like 10 p.m. So I have a lot of time, so I'm gonna use it to actually explore London, because I haven't actually had the time to explore London. But yeah. Can I have a cappuccino with caramel syrup?
Non mi cazzo.
Okay, I've actually arrived and I don't actually know what to do. Soho, and then after Soho, I'll go to the British Museum. The whole trip should take me like 1 hour of walking, but of course I'm gonna make stops in each place, so it's gonna take like 3 hour-ish maybe in total, but we'll see. So yeah, at least I have something to do now. And ooh, I'm gonna visit shops actually. Having problems with like what to do with this because it's so annoying to just carry it kind of like this, and I have an idea, but I don't know if this is a good idea. If you can see, like I just put my things down because my bag is starting to get hurt. It's generally starting to feel hurt, but I mean it's a really cool area. There's like this little Christmas tree that's really cool, and it's like a, I don't know what to call it, like a very bougie kind of place, like that's the Christmas tree. Like it's very easy. It's really cool. It reminds me a lot of Singapore and like Central Jakarta in a way. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a rest. I'm actually gonna go now. I was trying to do something but this don't work, so I'm just gonna go back and yeah. So I decided I'm gonna ride this because I'm way too tired and I'm gonna store my bags. Okay, so now I am at the Buckingham Palace and it is snowing really bad, as you can see. It's actually really cinematic. I don't know how to tell it, but it's really cinematic. It feels like I'm in a movie. It's really cold, like it's genuinely really cold. And I actually forgot to stop recording, so I have like 30 minutes of like footage of me riding a bike, and then I forgot to stop the recording, and I depleted my camera battery, so I need to go inside somewhere. I might getting a hot chocolate soon and charge my camera so we can like spend the rest of the day traveling around. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna go to the big event first. I'll record with my phone, but yeah, this is first checklist on the trip, Buckingham Palace. Dude, I love snowing. Also, look like how just fucking snowy it is. But yeah, I'm gonna look somewhere to, I guess, sit and charge my camera, and yeah, hopefully I'll find it. But yeah, Buckingham Palace is such a cool place. It's like I've seen this place a lot in movies and like series. Oh, the snow is getting really bad, but
like I've seen this building so many times, but it's just so weird to look at it in real life. It's like it's not that like whoa amazing. It's like it's just a building, right? It's cool, I guess. I guess like that's my whole impression of London. It's like, oh, it's like in the movies. Cool. But yeah, next trip is I'm gonna walk to the Big Ben. I've been there before, but while walking there, I might go into like the coffee shops and get hot chocolate because it is getting really bad. Like I don't know if the camera can capture it, but the snow is getting really bad. I think it's actually cool. I wanna feel like a really like heavy snowing, but yeah. Alright, we have reached destination numero uno. Basically, that's the Big Ben. I know. And the wheel thingy. It's actually really pretty. Like all the lights. It's actually really pretty. It's been like snowing really bad. Like it has like just blizzard and stuff, and snow again, stuff again. So, and I'm really like cold. I'm genuinely like really cold. So I might need to find a place to, I guess, warm myself and charge my camera. I still haven't found it. I am actually going like further away than kind of like the station, but I think I'm just gonna go back with a bus because it's just way too far for me to walk back. We'll see, because I'm planning to I think I'm just start to walk back around like 7 or 8. I'm gonna start heading back. There's a plane, I don't know if you can see it. But I'm gonna start to walk back, and then yeah, I'm just gonna be somewhere warm. But yeah, that's the, I forgot the name of it. Big wheel, big eye, round circle, thingy, biggie. Gotta charge my camera so I can vlog with my camera again. But yeah, I'm really bad at vlogging because I don't know what to say. Oh shit, almost slipped. But yeah, London has been very cold. I don't know. I'm just tired walking, to be honest. I'm cold, I'm tired, so I think I'm just gonna take the bus to Soho, and then we'll see if Soho have any like places to warm myself. I might get a coffee again, because the first coffee I drank was like, well, it was like 2 hours ago. I shouldn't drink coffee again, but maybe I'll drink hot chocolate. But yeah, it's just getting really snowy and it's getting cold. I can't feel my finger. But yeah, it's actually really embarrassing to vlog in public. Oh my god, I genuinely wonder which one. Yo. high grade. Big ass high grade. Look at it, just see the place. Sorry, I just got carried away. Like my inner child was just carried away, and I'm getting really tired. So like, I'm just not in the mood of talking anymore. But yeah, it's 5 now. I think maybe I'll just go straight back to the Victoria station by bus, because I think it's gonna take me like an hour to go there. But yeah, pretty tired. Hopefully I get a good night's sleep in the bus. Okay, that's enough for me in this godforsaken place, because I'm gonna end up spending £100 if I stay there. But yeah, I'm in Soho right now. I forgot to tell you that. I'm in Soho. The place for the rich people, the Bourgeois. Like literally all they sell here is like branded shit. Like, oh, we have a 50 million pounds shoe. I don't know, what do people buy? But yeah, I'm just looking for Pret, because I saw some Pret when I was in the bus, and I think I'm just gonna get home some hot chocolate. I'm gonna rest a bit, but I think I need to sit down, and then maybe around like 6:30 I'll go back. And yeah, that would be concluding London's trip. London has been very beautiful, you know. Oh, you know that lights, that like famous lights, that's always kind of like everywhere. If you kind of look up like London and winter, it's always gonna be there, like this kind of lights. But they just turn it off. I guess because it's New Year's and it's no longer Christmas, which sucks. Now I want to show you guys kind of like one of my favorite spots in London, because I feel like it's every like movie maker or like filmmaker dreams, because like they've shot so many film in this street, and that is the Piccadilly itself. You've seen this LED a bazillion times, right? I get a better angle of it, but Piccadilly is like one of the most known and famous street, I guess. Okay, so I'm back with my heavy ass backpack. I'm now just trying to find a place to kind of like just sit down and I guess eat my breakfast, my food that I packed at home, and maybe I can get some hot chocolate. I still haven't found any hot chocolate, but yeah, like, to be honest, I'm totally beat. I've just been walking around London the whole day non-stop, and I'm generally tired, so it's been really fun. Got to experience a lot of things, but I really have to eat now and just rest, because my feet is tired. My little feet is tired. Okay, I guess a little like update. Today marked the first trip, or like the first day of my trip, and it hasn't been great. Like, it's been okay. I really had fun in a few moments, but it's just very tiring. I guess this is like the reality of like solo trip, that you have to just walk a lot, because I'm trying to save budget from like buses or like underground train. The consequences of that is walking with this heavy ass like bag. But yeah, strong boy. There it is, like Victoria coach station. have made it. Feels like heaven. I need to figure out my current my shit. It's gonna go at Okay, so it is currently 19:40 and my bus gonna be here in 2 hours, so I'm just resting. I'm just gonna rest for the next 2 hours. But I kinda wanna talk about a little bit about this trip, and I can't speak too loud because there are other people here and I don't wanna disturb them. But what I want to talk about this trip is that this has become such a more of a challenge than I was expecting. I was really expecting this to be just really like, oh, just traveling around for a few days and come back home kind of trip. But it has been such a, I wouldn't say life changing, but it definitely changed something within me. And one of the reason is, and this is I think this is the first time where I self-regulate myself on a trip. This is not only my first ever solo trip. I never actually done any solo trip. So this is like my first ever solo trip, but this is also my first ever budgeted trip, self-budgeted trip. And what does that mean is that I literally only put a certain amount of money, which is like super low, on my bank account. And then I kind of just quote unquote lock the rest. And I have to live in this whole trip with that amount of money, which again is considered to be super low. And this self-regulation has hit me hard because I guess there's nothing worse than feeling like you know you can get it, but you're like delaying the gratification. Like you're purposely, I guess, hurting yourself in a way, so you can have something greater in the future. This is again what I was talking about. It's the marshmallow experiment. Basically, delaying gratification is one of the best way to actually experience gratifications. We are so used to instant gratification nowadays, from food, from like social media and everything, like getting coffee and that sort of thing. Like we will always get what we want without any kind of like thinking or any realization behind the reasoning behind it. But basically, instant gratification has become such a part of our society, and it's actually bad for us. Constantly being hammered by instant gratification actually will numb your, I guess, dopamine sensitivity. I know dopamine is not a great measurement of happiness, but it will actually numb your dopamine so low. But basically, I'm doing the opposite, which is to delay gratification, so my dopamine sensitivity goes down, which means is that I'm actually easier to be happy, and easier for me to feel gratitude, and easier for me to feel satisfied. And this can only be achieved by constantly delaying gratitude and like only getting them kind of like quote unquote once in a while, rather than always having it at any point of time that you want. And that's kind of like the whole point of this solo trip, is that I put myself on a budget, on a self-regulated budget, things that I know that I don't have to do, but I'm forcing myself to delay my gratitude and sense of wanting things. And I realized how much I just want things constantly. Like every time we pass a supermarket or a convenience store, every time we pass like a coffee shop, or every time we pass like something, just food items, merchandise, toys, I always have the urge to like, should I buy this? Should I buy this? I want it. And I realized that that has been eating me up alive for the last years, and I didn't even realize it. So yeah, this trip has really changed my mind about that perspective. But yeah, I realized that I've been like
spoiling myself so much with instant gratification that I'm so used to doing it unconsciously. And it's been eating me up alive. It's really hard for me to feel satisfied or even feel grateful or even feel happy because I'm so used to this instant gratification. My dopamine sensitivity is so high that it's actually really hard for me to feel happy. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this trip, I am able to learn something about this whole instant gratification. Also, just to note, I'm not only like self-budgeting my trip, I'm also locking all social media on my phone. That's why I haven't been posting them. I have like a timer that I'm only allowed to use social media for 15 minutes for all of them collectively, not like each 15 minutes, collectively 15 minutes. And that has made me, I guess, use my time more wisely because the goal was like to stop myself from just using social media, right? But now it's like, oh, I want to use social media, but I don't have many minutes left. I think I should save this minute for later. But that ends up making me not using social media, which in the end achieved the same goal. So yeah, there's a lot of like self-regulation and like self-control that I'm doing on this trip, and it's been hard. Genuinely, it's hard. It's so tiring. It's so stressful. It's very uncomfortable, but that's usually a sign of good thing that I'm making good progress. So yeah, I guess this is just a little side story. I'm gonna eat the Snicker bars now because I've just ate food that I cook from home again to save, but I'm still a bit hungry. So I'm eating this snack bar, which is really cheap and hopefully very filling. I bought like a box of them, and hopefully this will be like a replacement for my like daily snacks that would cost me like 10-15 pounds each day. So yeah, see you in 2 hours. So okay, so my bus is finally like on the list of like the upcoming bus, and it is coming on 23:59. So it's like on schedule with the delayed expectation. I just been like looking like a complete traveler, like a tourist. But yeah, like I'm recording in public, which is something I'm really scared of. But I'm actually just gonna do it because I want to prove the concept that people really just don't care. But yeah, my bus is coming finally. I have like maybe like around 15 minutes left, like an hour maybe, like around like 15 minutes left to wait. I've been reading and I'm just gonna continue reading. Probably gonna eat some snacks, but yeah, the bus is actually coming. I'll survive it. I am so tired right now. Like I cannot stress enough how heavy this bag is. But like every time I open it, I'm like, what's making it heavy? There's like nothing beside like my clothing. I don't know, but hopefully I'll get like lighter as I'll eat like the food that I bring with me and etc. But yeah, the next destination is Edinburgh. The city of... What's Edinburgh city of? Like Harry Potter? Let's go.